This week on Geeksvana Live, we are joined by a very special guest. Austin Choi-Fitzpatrick, author of The Good Drone. Let's hear more about Austin's recent book.
I'm the most concerned that we are going to lose opportunities to use technology for good as citizens, and that public policies will be passed that will actually thwart that. This book is really about what I think is an overlooked set of technologies, some of them new and some of them old, that are in the air. So there's drones, satellites, and even balloons and kites, which have a much older history. And I'm trying to ask in the book, what is having all of this new stuff in the air and having them flown by anybody who wants to fly them do for politics? So how does new technology in the air change politics on the ground? The striking thing to me, and I think to the team of graduate students I was working with, was how often people were using this technology for good and how rarely they were using it for nefarious purposes. The smallest sort of usages that we could track were criminality and spying. So the thing that everybody's worried about, what if drones are going to be used to drop drugs into prisons? True. What if they're going to be used to spy on me? Well, it could happen. But in fact, those usages were the smallest sort of occurrences when we looked at thousands and thousands of cases. But there's this whole other body of activity that's happening where everyday people like me are out there using drones for the greater good, environmental advocacy, civil rights advocacy, and this sort of thing. It's actually important for what kind of democracy we want to have and how we want to use technology for accountability and transparency. Now is a great time to be talking about how to hold the powerful to account at our local level, at the national level, at the international level, and I think that's one of the invitations that technology holds for us. It also holds some other perils, right? But I want to focus on that opportunity for accountability, transparency, and larger conversations about what makes for good society that leads to human flourishing.
Hi everyone, Stephen from the Flyby Guys. Make sure you catch this week's Geeksvana show with Sean and myself. We have a very special guest, Austin Choi-Fitzpatrick, the author of The Good Drone. He's going to join us. We're going to be talking about the academic side and research within drones, all about AI and whatnot. It's going to be a great show. Don't miss it. 4 p.m. New York, 9 p.m. UK, 11 o'clock here in Finland. Fly safe.
What are you still doing here? You know the drill. The show's over. You don't get to be here after this. Embarrassing me all the time.